What if every human had a visible countdown to their death? Imagine being born with a small glowing number floating just above your wrist. Days, hours, minutes, seconds. A countdown that never stops. From the moment you can understand numbers, you know one thing with absolute certainty: when you will die. At first, society tries to ignore it. Parents cover their children's wrists with bracelets. Schools ban discussions about time remaining. Doctors refuse to look, but the numbers are always there, ticking down, impossible to hide forever. Very quickly, the world changes. Children with long timers are treated differently. Teachers invest more in them. Parents place their hopes on them. Meanwhile, children born with short countdowns are protected, pitied, and quietly excluded. Why plan a future for someone who won't have one? Love becomes complicated. Dating apps display countdowns next to names. 10 years left. 60 years left. People begin choosing partners not by personality, but by compatible timelines. Marriages turn into calculations. Some people refuse to love anyone with less time than them. The pain of loss becomes predictable, scheduled. Others do the opposite. They seek out short-timers, believing intense love is better than long, empty years. Entire subcultures form around last decade living, people who know they won't grow old and decide to burn brightly instead. Careers lose meaning. Why study for 10 years if you only have 5 left? Universities collapse. Long-term projects disappear. Nobody builds monuments meant to last centuries. Because nobody plans to see them finished, society becomes obsessed with immediacy. But the real fracture comes with power. Governments quietly begin tracking countdowns. Politicians with long timers are trusted more. Judges with short timers are removed. Unreliable. Armies recruit soldiers whose timers are already low, treating them as expendable by design. Insurance companies rewrite reality. Life insurance becomes meaningless. Health insurance becomes brutal. If your timer says 2 months, treatment is denied. Why waste resources on someone whose death is guaranteed? Then comes the first rebellion. Scientists notice something disturbing. The countdown changes. In rare cases, when someone survives a near-death experience, the timer jumps, gaining seconds, minutes, sometimes years. Suddenly, death is no longer fixed. It's probabilistic. This breaks everything. People begin chasing danger, hoping to cheat the clock. Extreme sports explode. Underground clinics experiment with controlled near-death events. Black markets form around timer manipulation. Some gain years, others die instantly trying. Religion collapses, and then returns stronger than ever. Some believe the countdown is destiny. Others believe it's a test. Cult leaders promise ways to extend time. Mass suicides happen when groups believe ending life early unlocks something beyond the timer. Psychologically, humanity changes. People stop imagining old age. Wrinkles are no longer mysterious. They're countdown confirmations. Every social interaction carries a silent question. How much time do you have left compared to me? Empathy increases, and so does cruelty. People are kinder to those near zero, but they also dismiss them. Conversations shorten, invitations stop. The world subtly pushes the dying out of the way. Until one day, a child is born with no countdown at all. Blank, empty, silent. And humanity faces a terrifying question. If knowing the end changed everything about how we live, was ignorance the greatest gift we ever had?